Hello，安安。啊，结束观赏。第3集还没看完哦。第3集终于有把那个声音给修复回来了，所以可能看起来会正常一点。不过1、2集我已经关掉了，因为我发现那时候玩的时候，我被开场的那个电影音效给那个吓到了，所以我又把那个声音关很小。结果我后来我自己回去看，发现1、2集基本上听不到游戏声音。对啊，所以现在只留第3集，第3集还看得到，1、2集就看不到了，隐藏掉了。应该说变不公开吧，看过还能看。继续冒险。满庭院的猫，舒服。等一下哦，调整一下。哎呦！继续主线。我利用了其他一些时间解了不少支线任务。哇，那个支线任务真的接起来超花时间，不开玩笑。内容有点多。费格教授在地图密室，要直接过去哦。我怎么去地图密室？等一下，我不知道拉索解密室，还有第二关哦。等一下直接这样过去就好。我声音是不是太大了？游戏声音跟我声音好像不太平衡，对不对？我现在是看 OBS 的显示，好像糟糕，我有声音吗？觉得还好，是不是？OK， 我又把游戏声音再调大了一丁点，就避免发生之前情况。然后如果觉得不太平衡，再跟我说一下。
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
这很难说。
He seemed trustworthy. Difficult to know, really. But Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lord Gok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
Hello,
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
为什么有坏消息？
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid there's no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
怎么过去？哦，还没显示。他说到哪里去啊？ Hello， 安安。如果有声音问题，记得跟我说一下嘿。如果那个游戏声音或我的声音哪个太大或太小，再跟我说一下。感谢。哇，一下来就一对敌，怎么回事？
You're going to regret that, Akio. Akio.
声音都正常，好，谢谢。 Over here， 怎么看起来受伤样子 ？Hello， 安安。
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate.
我不同意。
Let's go.
我们从正门杀进去吧。强行突破。主要在正门不让走。唉。看屁看。秒杀。今非昔比了，好吗？哦，哪位？ Oh really? 好，他们刚刚说什么来着？
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
啊，一招都撑不过，菜。因为我现在才发现，
Wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach of that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield,
要窝里反了吗？
bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
我刚刚才意识到啊，我跟费格教授的裤子是，不太一样哎，正面都是直条纹，但侧边不太一样。我们色系好接近哦，不愧是他的学生，我们色系超接近的。哎呦，干嘛？多走2步就遇到了。
Any special word you want me to pass on to your mum?
有，你个菜鸡！哎呦哦，他爱都注意招哎！等一下，我错了。他居然爱的注意招，怎么回事？哎呦！啊，不应该挡的。哪里啊？哪个畜生一直在那边偷射？
Stand and fight me.
Protego. Descendo.
Expulso.
Accio. Incendio. Glacier.
哎呦！这个下来。
Glacier. Incendio.
Hello， 安安，一直跟不上直播进度，没办法，每天都3小时起跳的，确实不太好跟哦。灰飞烟灭。我怎么按到喝水？浪费。从哪进去啊？这边吗？ 都杀的差不多了。哇，他直接传送下去，就我用走了。
I suppose that's the quick way down.
啊，然后这边要怎么办？再解谜是吧？这是什么？哦，知道了，有3个。嗯，他挡着，那没办法。OK， 罗克伍地窖。
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead.
哎呦，前面一副就是要打王样子。
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of
洛克力量的来源。
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
哦，这有乐字。
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later.
守卫者当中出叛徒。
The next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor.
同性的可怜虫。
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
飞哥教授好可怜啊，一直被一个人默默抛弃掉。
Revelio.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
哦，好可怜哦，一种被排挤的感觉。第2试炼。
Revelio.
Revelio。要干嘛？这不是门。嗯？怎么回事？哦，对，多了一个门。嗯 ，OK， 应该是老样子。先把这个拖出来。拖出来干嘛？哎，那可以推哦。但是那个。 哎，嗯，它是磁力关系吗？啊，但这么做是为什么？啊！被我弄不见了，差点把游戏玩坏。这种。 然后如果过去会怎样？哎，又不见了。再来一次。是要做一个跳台让我蹬过去吗？还是？这边怎么有个东西？我觉得我快把这游戏玩坏了。
Perhaps the archway is the answer. Wingardium Leviosa.
什么意思？为什么他们好像底下都有个透明的东西？这可以爬，我可以直接爬啊！等一下，好像可以哦。这样摆会长怎么样？这样摆会变什么？好像也不用管那柱子，就这样就好了。
Revelio.
来了一根更大的柱子。等一下，刚刚那边好像有东西可以拿。这个拉不动。刚刚长这样吗？好像不是这样。什么意思？哦，转向了。这是为什么？这是为什么？哎呦！哦，移动了。Hello， 安安。OK， 然后再这样就行了。可是问题是，这个地方怎么过去？难道？哦，拿不过去，那没办法。等等，好像过了都不能再回去了。刚刚那个地方是有方法过去的。怎么消失了？等等，连箱子也消失了。好，有隐形墙。哇，完了！好像过就不能再……可恶，我错过了箱子。单条啊，来个区区武器走吧。就你一个人。 哇！我直接被打飞下去，哼！可恶，太惨了。还是不要锁视角，我发现锁了一下，控制不太了自己想去哪。哎，不过这场地好小。等一下，去武器头。嚯！哇，等一下，有点狠，我跟他们拼不过一招哎。我都一招都被打下去了。这一次的难题就是这个是吗？大家场地好小啊，我好像不太适合用那个闪瞬这样子乱飞，不然空间不够。哎，先把小只解决掉了。哦。啊，先解决小的就好了。那么小的会在那边扔武器。我大意了，没有闪。嗯，又来。哦。
I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how?
嗯。嗯。这边去哪里
Revelio. Accio. Guardium Leviosa.
拉不动。
Accio.
哎，等一下。啊，糗了。他会还我一个吗？哎，不是。完了，哈！他不还我一个吗？那我不是卡关了？嗯？那个是？不是啊，他不还我一个吗？我用不到它吗？那是装饰的吗？不是吧？哎呦，太搞笑了吧！好，交换额，来看一下。啊，这下靠背了。我也跳下去，真假？你说哎，这边可以过来，可是过来这边是为什么？等等，我过来这边就回不去了。完了，好吧，自杀。啊，他掉下去真的不还呢、欸，白痴哦！哎、欸，怎么这样哦？等等，我这边可以把它拉起来吗？那太远了吧！制作人，我把游戏玩坏，救命啊！哎，还是说没有那个也行？哎，等一下，嗯，哎，什么时候这边多了一条路？哎，哦，真的是要跳下去吗？哎，我过了那个门，然后我没有从门回来，我直接跳下去。我回来之后就是这个世界。哎，难道跳下去是正解？ 嗯，有这种事？哈，有这种事？居然跳下去正解！又开了一扇门。
Revelio.
这一次是什么意思？
Pillar here with no ledge near it for me to grab onto. Expelliarmus! Incendio! Flipendo! Repulso! Flipendo! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
哎，他怎么突然就碎掉了？哎，等一下，什么？哎，等一下，对对对，你现在卡 bug 是不是？为什么剩一个那个锤子还可以揍我？等一下，我错了，我先走。哎，但这游戏是不是被我玩坏了？游戏被我玩坏了，救命哦！他突然他变无敌了，打不死。但他原本就这样吗？不会吧？哎，哦，他是跑到另一个世界啊！我还可以这样子啊！哦，行，先去那边干掉他。切，原来是正反世界要各打一次，离世界也要打一次。好，我拿到柱子了，然后呢，拿到柱子要干嘛？哦，我要上去是吧？那就是
Wingardium Leviosa. Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one.
哎，我没有回去哦。
Accio.
不对，不对，不对，这样才是对的。
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
但是我要让他什么？我要让他，我要让他在，我是要让在哪个世界是柱子
To？ pull one of those blocks through the archway. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
我现在如果过去就是柱子哦，这样就对了，这样应该是对的吧？然后 ，OK，
Revelio.
哦，这晃这样。 么声音？ 菜。哦，有药哎！哦，这是在暗示什么吗？就这样吗？打完了？哦，好吧，我错了。可不可以2个拉到同一个世界打？等一下，不讲武德啊！有一个跳上来。 哎，可以哎。哪里？哦，来一只大的啦！等一下，等，什么东西？等等，这个好像没得躲的，之前。完了，之前不知道那招怎么躲的，那招躲不了。而且他没有武器，所以也不能用区区武器手。哦，我知道了。 用跟它一样的颜色。那我要换一个。打它的话用。不，我想想。 暂停太作弊，哈哈，没办法。哎呦，看没倒。靠，一定要用远程哦。那只能换这一组。 那是什么？我不知道那是什么。哦，那他的武器。那区武器走应该可以用了。哎，可以用吗？等一下，再试一次。不行。感觉他应该有别的击倒方法，只是我现在不知道哪一个。哦，再会啦！应该有别的击倒方法，不应该只有大招哎，不然可以打的时间点还蛮少。哎呦，差点跳下去！这个场地真的太小了，飞一下就差点飞出去。哎呦，这里是他的雕像哎。罗克伍的记忆，还有2个守卫者，不知道是谁，忘了，好像有一个是女的。
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isidor's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
我感觉这个什么这应该是叛徒。伊西朵拉。
Most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
他想要对他用。
Isadora.
What the fuck?
What have you done?
I took his pain.
Huh? 怎么感觉怪怪？
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold.
直接拿爸爸试这样好吗？真的。
Different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
诶，能说话嘞？乍看没什么问题，但应该最终还是出了什么事。最终应该是因为这样出了什么状况？哎，好像怎么不能动？哦，
You're back.
差不多要来第3位了吧？
One piece, no less.
然后呢？
It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
等等，刚刚那不是试炼吗？
Whatever comes next.
In that
刚刚
case,
是吧？
introductions are in order.
第3
Allow
位，
me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed, I should.
那不就现任了是
confirm
吧？
that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
就这样，又冬天了。哦，虽然你们可能比较没看到啊，它其实每过一次试炼，季节有变。刚刚其实是在万圣节时间，就如果有上街看的话，是会看到一点不一样的装饰的。啊，现在看起来就变冬天了。
Another house token for the house chest.
With you.
Huh? Oh, what the fuck?
Revelio.
哦？诶，是我之前没有仔细逛还是怎样？还是原本
Alohomora.
居然有秘密房间？
I have been asked to teach you the exploding
大
charm,
爆爆！
Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to
这
me
是厨房
after
是吧？
class.
Revelio.
一进来就勇者式掠夺。
Revelio。
爱拿什么拿什么。Hello， 安安。哦，等一下，好像还有个什么，外面。嗯。哦。OK, good。今天打算玩通宵吗？应该也是1、2点吧，预计。万应室。这么远哦！那个地方我还没去过哎。啊，直接从这。哎呦！啊，我怎么把那药给喝了？整个环境都不一样了。该不会有什么季节才能抓的奇兽吧？如果是这样的，我已经错过了，应该不至于吧？音乐都不太一样。啊，哎，不好意思打扰。
Accio, Glacier, Incendio. Accio, Protego. Stupid one. You're gonna have to stop. Where did you go? Glacier, Incendio. Incendio.
Expulsor. Do it a bit like being on fire.
Incendio. Glacier. Just warming up.
Levioso. Hold still. Reducto.
哦，完了，
Now, are ya?
按错，应该要用躲的。
Accio. Glaciers. Incendio.
You just got lucky.
Incendio.
不，我死了。
Glaciers. Defender. Incendio. Incendio.
Levioso. Damn you.
Pay for your deed.
Accio.
To your knees.
Glaciers. Incendio.
Second.
Stupid one. Accio.
啊，按错。
Defender. Incendio.
You'll have to fight him. Death from above.
Accio. Glaciers. Incendio. Defender.
等一下哦，他好像要换另一个招的。哎，
What are your thoughts on electricity?
哎，好像不是这个，它弱点是什么？哇！
Expulso. Expulso.
Glaciers. Incendio.
好硬哦，这家伙。
Expulso. Expulso.
Stupid one.
哇，超硬的这家伙，
Shame nobody saw that.
吓死！还以为轻松打，结果发现这个家伙皮糙肉厚的。先去开营地。哎，在哪里？
another adventure, are we?
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. Found
hold on.
something.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking.
又要来打杂了。
Did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm
角
afraid
尾
not.
龙大厅。
Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
我可以帮你保
Not
守
to
秘密。
worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a
转头
word.
就跟他讲。
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
This way，赶紧的，这种跑腿打杂的，让我们赶快结束它。哎，人马哎，
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
哎，不能攻击他，可恶！
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
嗯？
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It
啊，不
seems
玩
that
了，
a
他要
lot
不然
of
吃
beasts
什么
have？been more aggressive than usual
这样
lately.
就算有攻击性。
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
不就像个鳄鱼之类的吗？有什么问题？现在干嘛？
This is odd.
What is it?
Not
Revelio.
entirely sure, but look around. Poachers were here. Perhaps we can find out why.
没有什么可以阻止我先开宝箱。这是什么？
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Pelts. Poor beasts. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
Anything interesting?
看，不会自己去看哦。
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence.
偷猎者来过这里，跟没讲一样。
It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
不然去哪里啦？
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's
走
take a
慢
closer
呢，
look.
小姐。
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a
我们应该使用幻灭吗？采取不那么谨慎
Hard
的
to
做
say
法。
from up here.
哈，
Let's get a better lay of the land.
正面突破就好了。
Accio. Accio. Incendio.
哎呦！哦！ 哎呦！他打到 NPC。
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the minister
不
for
说以为
magic
在保护
himself.
模仿部长。
What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Revelio.
脑筋流，偷猎者帐篷。
What in Merlin's
哦，有龙哎！
Are those dragons?
快给我一把弓！魔物猎人开始了。哎，右边那只，快给我一把弓！
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
潜行是不可能的了。哎，这怎么过去？嗯？翻过去吗？哎？哎，糟糕，怎么过去？哎？哎？该不会刚刚那个人不能杀吧？不至于吧？哦，右边有路。
Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking?
Incendio. Descendo. Accio. Places. Descendo. Incendio.
没仔细听他们讲。挨不过一招的人不值得对话。我也想下去打龙，快点！我要收集素材。该断尾了，这个角度刚好。哎，有点帅。
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
我不能两边都打嘛。
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from
有龙蛋呢。
Can't leave it here, not with the plans.
该不会还可以养龙吧？应该，不会吧？哎呦，不要！这突然间把这速度放慢，真讨厌。
Aloha Mora.
我可以养龙吗
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
我是可以做什么？然后呢？哦，来了一个看起来不厉害的。他撑不过一招了，菜！哎呦，等等，后面有人偷袭，不讲武德。哎，对，什么东西？啊，谁偷袭我？
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
不能打龙吗？可恶！我想要那个龙蛋。
Aim for the ring at the front of her restraints.
Accio.
哦，感觉他连我们都要打。哦哟！还会不会吃吗？哎呦！哎呦！就直接吃了。哎呦！ 哎呦，直接烧烂。哦，要打了吗？要打了吗？哎呦，哎呦，居然没有打。
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
怎样？龙蛋可以带回去了吗？重点。
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg.
对啊，作者很聪明，
Saw us, which
他居然
cannot
想
be
到
good.
先开天棚。
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
这龙蛋可以养吗？壮丽的世界。
It's time you learned the transformation spell.
变形咒。
After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
哎，完成卫斯理教授的作业啊！这个是，也必须要先过这个、哦。这地下港收集实证啊？哪里啊？诶，之前有这个位置吗？ 糟糕，我其实不知道怎么下去。
So this is the underground harbor.
Revelio.
先拿箱子再说。哦，这打水漂，我会想到什么动画嘞？
Revelio.
负责运送1年级学生越过黑湖，抵达霍格华兹的船只。就这样，来观望就对了。 对哦，这有个谜题耶，但这个谜题我真的没有解。这是为了干嘛啦？因为这个谜题开什么的我也搞不清楚。我看一下。啊？一。
Incendio
是2吗？是要算那个线的数量吗？1、2、3，不对啊，可这样是51、2、3、4、5，啊，这样是6，讲错。等一下，这样多少？我只有1、2、3、4可以选，可是下面这个图形
Incendio
糟糕，这个谜题完全不懂，而且连开什么都会搞不清楚。等一下，哦，答案在这。2、4、3、1。好，解开霍格华兹的秘密。哟，莫名其妙解了一个纯挑战的东西，这样子，下去看看。鹰马雕像。
Revelio
好像就只是一个可以拿宝物的地方。好像这样子而已。刚好路过，顺便把它解一解。
Revelio
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
啊，对，那边我记得有一个。等等，这个顺便，因为这个我差一点点了。
Perhaps the book Professor Weasley wants me to get is upstairs. Brilliant.
然后我记得那个火炉那边后面是有个箱子的，可是它怎么过去
Revelio
我有什么办法可以熄灭吗？哼，我两个幽灵打架也不会有什么。就这。哇，这个帽子看起来就不值钱呢。
Revelio.
嗯，不从这进去吗？哦，要从楼上。
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few.
我没兴趣，把书给我。哎，但是好
A
像
quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid.
没
Just
得
a
拒
few
绝。
questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
我怎么知道啊？
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
好像在哪听过。哦，我怎么知道？
Pepper up potion.
I'm afraid the answer was
哦
Felix Felicis.
果然错了。
Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
死神圣物吗
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct.
？OK， 还好这个我还知道。
The Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
啊，有分吗？伯格吗？
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the
看，
quaffle.
不知道。
When a chaser throws the quaffle through
鬼
one of
飞
three
球。
hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
喝下变身水之后，是否能超越物种的限制？原作谁喝过啊？变身水。
True.
Actually,
哎
the answer
否
is false.
完了，我全错
While
了。我
polyjuice
错了一半。
can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you.
完了，
And
这
I
完
won't
全
be
是在
giving you any more easy questions either. The next one's
这
all
是
more
认真在
difficult.
考粉丝的题目哎。我再试一次
I'd。like to answer more questions.
我看看别的会
What
怎样。
governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
魔法部的前身是什么政府机构？
The Wizards' Council.
That's correct. The Wizards' Council disbanded
哇
in
靠，这是
1707
这是
after
认
the
真在考的
creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
哪种龙类的体型最小？杜鸦龙。
The Peruvian Viper Tooth.
Brilliant! Though the Viper Tooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
谁建了火米村？我，哎，等等，这是游戏内的剧情吗？火米村，火米村，火米村，火米村，我怎么知道啊？哎，这个完全不知道，这是什么？ 谁家的活米川？活米川，昆西霍格这名字好像在哪看过？谁知道？对，谁知道？干，谁知道啊？好，我感觉看过这个名字，但我不知道他是谁。
Quincy Hogg.
No, it was Hengist of
谁知
Woodcroft.
道啊？
It is believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
幻影鬼是食尸鬼和其他生物杂交以外因为它叫幻影鬼，所以是幻影猿跟食尸鬼。我们把中文字凑在一起，这样算吗
A demiguise.
Yes.
真的耶。
While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a letterfold?
什么护法咒
The Patronus charm.
Well done.
这个我知道。
The only known survivor of a letterfold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental
基
transfiguration?
本变形定律。不知道这题是什么？基本变形咒，我看我现在才要去学变形咒，你现在问我变形定律是谁的，我怎么知道？这3个名字我没有一个姓氏认得哎，甘普。
Gamp.
That's it.
还真的？
One
为
of
什
the
么？
principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured,
这完全
though
用
it
猜的。
can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts
还
motto
有哦
translate to?，
等等，霍格华兹的校训是什么？是不是这个啊？
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Correct.
哎，
In
对了对了，
Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandus. Which magical creature
还
is
有
the
我快
only
不行了，我的脑子
one
快
through its mouth?
哪种魔法生物是目前已知会透过嘴巴生蛋的？等等，火灰蛇跟蛇妖我都不知道这是什么东西，原作中的哪一个啊？蛇妖是什么？火灰蛇
The Ashwinder.
That's incorrect.
啊，
The
三头
correct
蛇。
answer was the rune's paw.
干，我怎么知道
According
呢
to？ parcel mouths, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny
还有
School of Witchcraft and Wizardry
依
located?
法模拟魔法与巫术学校位在什么地方？这是什么东西？依法模拟魔法？这是什么？完了，这是什么？这完全不知道的东西。对，要问多久？我今天是不是都要搁在这？
The Pyrenees.
No, Ilvermorny is actually
依法
located on
我
Mount
完全不知道
Greylock.
这是什么，这乱
The
猜。
American school was founded in the 17th century by Isolde Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
这个啊，
Amatentia.
That's the answer. Amatentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive, such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
等一下，现在不行，下次吧。
Time for another quiz at the moment.
That's fine. Come
下
on
次
by
吧
me if you'd like，to
等我
try
回去
later.
读完书再来跟你，不然我都妈用
I
瞎
put the
猜的
book。back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
不行不行，再下去都是用猜的了。这个刚刚已经
Transfiguration.
有一半题目我已经完全看都没看过。什么依法模拟是什么？我是完全不晓得。 我不行了，嘿，观众也不行了，怎么办？真的，只是我小说其实只有读过前2卷，就是小说是读前2卷，电影是全看过，可是很明显这样知识量是不够的，对。哎，对，小说第3集我看过吗？不对，我应该是看过1、2集而已。嗯，然后剩下是都看电影，所以知识非常偏啊，不完整。给他刚刚那样一考，我死得一塌糊涂。哦，白天参加变形课可以，我就蹲在这睡。
Revelio。
小说也没那么细，小说没有吗？我不知道，因为不清楚。我以为那些都是小说，看小说就知道的。有些题目也没看过。对啊，刚刚那个什么，我相信什么变形咒那些是小说中会出现的，干什么依法模拟那个我真不听都没听过。
Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyes.
靠北，老花看作业。
Now, you all know what to do. 要把小说都拿出来复习，真的不复习一下那个题目我都不敢玩，省得让人家知道我有多无知。魔法学校药体好像是在第4，哇，有人讲得出第几集？这有点厉害吧？这是讲得出出自哪一集？这真的很厉害。
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
表现超群。
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to an ex-aura in Upper Hogsfield connected in any way to Professor Fig? I can't begin to imagine what that was about.
我那时候找正气师是为了什么？我找正气师是为了什么？靠腰怎么连这边也在考我题目啊？我怎么记得我之前做什么？我去找正气师的时候是为了，我怎么印象中是为了那个妹妹啊？
Not at all. I was merely interested in learning more about the
好像是耶，靠边。
I saw Professor Sharp's aura badge and was intrigued.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
等一下，有锁可以开，开一下。
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Revelio.
Levioso. I have another idea.
对于头盔计划失败了啊！
Goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Revelio.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio. Incendio.
哎，这不是一点了。
Revelio.
Depulso.
哦，等等，用错魔法。
Accio. Aloha Mora.
Revelio.
这学校东西都当自己家的，随便拿。你说你最近观察到学生好像很容易想睡觉，哼，历史课想睡觉，那不是正常吗？
Revelio.
好正常好吗？
Aloha Mora.
Levioso.
这个碟是
Lumos.
忘了在哪里啊？
Lumos.
是不是这边过去啊？哦，这个。
One up, one to go.
I've already decided.
快收集完了耶，应该差没几张。
Revelio.
但这个我下播的时候再自己去解吧，还是以主线为主。妖精鱼好难。 这游戏内容说真的还蛮多的，我直播外花了不少时间才解完一部分的支线跟收集一些东西，还要探索的地方真的太多了。而且你看，它还分季节，就你现在在外面去看世界地图的话，其实会长得不太一样。 如果你是要拍照或什么的话，那真的是很多内容。但是游戏没有拍照模式耶，不然就是我没按出来，不知道为什么。做了这么好的场景，就没有那种拍照模式。
don't think it's anything special.
Oh, how fun and fun! You must try it.
妈的，没有办法消灭幽灵吗？喂
Hello there.
Hello, Armeet. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
你对精灵有
You
多
said
熟
you
练？
know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
为什么它妖精跟精灵语，在我的观念中，精灵跟妖精不是同个东西。
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native
而且
speaker.
它发音也是
Cannot wait
goblin
to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
我刚刚想要，现在已经收集这么多衣服，想换一件。我刚刚发现，刚刚那件西装看起来有一点老气。会穿模哎，哦，这个就不会穿。好，我想要一直戴着赫夫帕夫的围巾啊，想要彰显自己的学院。换套衣服，刚好冬天嘛，围巾包大一点。不然平常收集这么多衣服都没机会用。在哪里？在矿场附近。哟，这么远！
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bacard.
守护者那4个人跟那个学徒
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But he's...
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps the pronunciation was off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lord Gok.
Just Lord Gok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
要潜行了是吗？好吧。
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Revelio.
Revelio. 哎，这怎么开？哦，知道了。哦，隐身状态不能用这个。好吧，慢慢走。嘿，好可爱啊！他那个眼睛的反应。
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
啊，闭嘴闭嘴，跟上。
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Shut up.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Revelio.
Still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Oh, 好多钱。
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
不，你这家伙就除了讲话之外，什么都不能做事。
How nice of you to stop by.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
One less human to worry about.
哎呦！
I won't rest.
Places.
Rather unwise coming back. Not quite. Pity. Not quite.
Oh.
Incendio.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit.
我药没嘞，我现在才注意到，我没有带药过来，不能像刚刚那样乱冲。嗯
Revelio.
嗯， 不就是这样吗？等一下。 那拉那是干嘛的？我没看懂他拉什么。
Descendo, incendio, revelio。
诶，等等，有宝箱。是拉这个吗？ 嗯？哎
？Revelio。
什么？等一下啊，他左边那个怎么开？哎，开了。嗯 ？What happened？
Revelio。
哎呦，现在开始都会拿这种未识别的东西。
Let's take a look around, Armit. See if we can find any plans.
有3个在上面。
A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Revelio. Accio. Places. Incendio. Potatoes. Let's get this over with. Accio. Places. Incendio.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand.
他的本讲里有用吗？
Flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Revelio.
这个什么东西？嗯？糟糕，怎么回去？
Revelio.
这边是进来的地方，然后刚刚哦。
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Places. Incendio. Descendo. Potato.
Stop it! Descendo.
Accio. Incendio. Yeti. Descendo. Don't you try again! Incendio. Soup. Go, go. Potato. Stupid one. You can't stop us. Accio. Incendio.
啊，没打中。
Descendo. Places. Incendio.
present since before you were born.
Incendio.
哎，就在我后面，哪里？
That was meant for me.
Sendo. Accio. Glacier. Incendio. Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
这在建什么东西啊？
Revelio. I wonder if the boiler powers the lead. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. Accio. Revelio.
毁坏的楼梯。怎么过去？这边吗？哎，真的。感觉要打 BOSS 了。 哎呦，这边量很多哎。
Easily places. Incendio. I won't rest. You won't stop me.
Accio. Incendio.
Incendio. I won't rest. One less human to worry about. Pity. Not quite.
Incendio. Accio. Well.
Some spells glanced off of me.
Incendio.
Anything like that before?
哎呦！
Accio.
Who do you think you are?
Glacier. Accio. Incendio.
哦，不要！
Incendio. Glacier. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
哦，这怎样？卡住了。
Incendio. Accio. Incendio. How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, Armand.
Accio.
打不动。
Revelio.
我想先，我从哪边来的？为什么拉不动？拉不动，为什么？
Descendo. Accio.
What happened?
Incendio.
哦，是不是要先点燃
Accio.
？OK。
Revelio.
库存一满，这个时候，等一下要去上电。
This is not good. They're building enormous
巨大的钻
bigger
头
than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodcock what we found.
逃哦
There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
有吗？他说有比原路更快的方法。那你倒是跟我说怎么做啊？哦，有楼梯啊，不，有电梯。拜拜，阿密特。
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio. Alohomora.
解锁。
Revelio. We're almost out of here, aren't we? Look, the lift.
，Can we please talk about what just happened?
到头来，这个安密特来不来好像都无所谓啊。
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday.
写成
Without
书。
further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Cock, for telling me this.
看样子真是好人呢。
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake.
我一直以为他是叛徒之类
Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journal.
应该说我一直以为他会
But
背
the
叛我们
ones
之
he
类
did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
话题突然变得好沉重。疯狂冲主线。
What are you up to now?
平常没什么叫他出来，这次换个交通工具。
Time for a jaunt, I'd say. Faster! I should dismount here.
哎，我怎么下来？好。
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
我们可以发动攻击。
See what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are up ahead. Accio. Places.
Accio. That was meant for me.
还有人在那里。基本上这一套都是必秒一个。
Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Revelio.
啊，库存满了，我刚刚怎么没有进入商店？哎呀！把一些便宜的东西直接拆了吧，不然卖不了多少钱。
Revelio.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do.
Once again, we can fight our way through or be discreet.
This one I choose.
Stupid one.
Incendio. Ranrock will lead us to victory.
Accio. Descendo.
Stop avoiding me.
Descendo.
Accio.
Incendio. Descendo. Accio. Incendio.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
哎，这边有路。
Revelio.
Quick progress.
哎，等一下，等一下。哦，本来就是走这吗？哦，只是绕一圈。
Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's
For better or for worse.
Incendio. Descendo.
直接消失。
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to
climb.
There you are.
Stupid. Accio. Incendio. Descendo.
I will make
Accio.
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They
Too
definitely
many.
think there's something here they want. Incendio.
哎，打不了。
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Revelio.
蜘蛛啊！
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
我感觉比起蜘蛛，我更怕蟑螂一点点。就是也不要说怕，那种生理反应上的讨厌，我好像更讨厌蟑螂一点。看到蜘蛛，我的反应还好，应该说小一点点。但可能是因为我没看过特别大的蜘蛛吧。哼。
Incendio.
哦，有点，嗯。
Accio. Tracy. Incendio. Ringo.
秒一个，再一个。
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
他讲话蛮幽默。
Incendio. Revelio.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that.
啊不，这会够险。
Lumos. Lumos.
为什么他没事哦？
Incendio.
Hey. 嗯。又满了，真糗了，这没有先清仓过。
Revelio.
看来有一场大战要到来。
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Repulsor! Maria! Fringo! If only Ranrock were here to lead us! Let's get it! Stop! I'm afraid of heights!
Incendio. I won't win.
Defender.
You think this is funny?
Descendo. Accio.
Oh, 等一下。
Surely you can see that. Accio.
谁呀、妈的，在旁边偷吃安点。
We're not finished yet.
It's almost as if they want.
Accio.
Oh.
Incendio. Accio. Glacius. Descendo. Incendio. Glacius. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Descendo.
不，超痛。
Accio. Glacius. Incendio. Descendo. Incendio. Accio. Findo. Glacius. Incendio.
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
Ah, there's that Hufflepuff loyalty you're so well known for.
赫夫帕夫最知名的忠诚有什么关系？不懂。夸他两句跟忠诚什么关系？调查洞穴。
Incendio.
We can have a look around in
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
嗯，我有这个吗？啊，我知道了。
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio.
1、2，哪一个有没有？3。
Incendio.
Eh? 还有吗？
symbol above the cabin door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Eh? 为什么不看？
Wasn't expecting that.
哦，有了。哦，符号出现了。伊西朵拉的日子。
What do you have?
Revelio. A journal entry by Isadora.
伊西朵拉的
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
日志。
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
这不是可以过去吗？啊，人呢？哦。
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another path.
嘿。 神奇传送门。
Now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
What happened?
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
对方要求我什么也不能说。
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying.
好个史莱哲林，哦，好个史莱哲林。
You'll never believe what I've learned.
这是什么？
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I needed to tell you what I've learnt. Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
嘿，史莱哲林都一个样，没错。
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl.
I have thrilling news.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
哎呦，
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
What the hell? 然后呢
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Oh.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spell book.
这个人怎么那么胆小
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
What? 怎样？我可以离开了吗？校长致辞。在地图密室中 ，OK。
Welcome back.
我跑腿结束啦。
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
哈利波特世界观当中的每个人死了，只要有肖像就能像这样子，跟活的没什么两样吗？那史内普不就也还算活着吗？他的肖像不是后来有被申请说挂进那个校长办公室？
Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
我还蛮好奇的，怎么感觉好像每个人死，这个魔法世界里面死的人都跟没死一样？那不是变成幽灵，就是变成肖像可以对话的。 要去哪里？校长办公室要从他这个角度真的很难看出哪边最近。哦，要先去费格教授。有点复制人的概念，镜子。对啊，就感觉好像死了跟没死一样啊。他还是有完整的思想啊，完整的对话能力啊，完整。除了他好像不能做事之外，你可以跟他谈任何事情，而且他知道的内容还可以增加。哎，他不是说他只能有生前机而已，他只要有像这样肖像挂在何处，他就可以获取新的讯息。那不是跟没死一样。
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up
事先就偷偷做了变身水哦。哎呦，好帅啊！
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
那个魁地奇的老师。
But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
等一下，这边可以，我这边可以变晚上吗？哦，不行，主线中，好吧。这个时候跟人对话，不知道有没有什么特殊反应。你装备蓝一码啊？对哦，我又忘记去商店了啊。
Do you have a moment, Professor?
没空。
Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
什么魔药？我好好奇啊。
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
哪里烫伤
To determine which student gets this rather
到底哪里烫伤
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours. Greetings. I mean, out of my way, children.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
Gareth. Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago. Muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
那明明就是主角自己偷的，帮他偷的东西。
Well, there's one for my diary.
哎呦，还可以翻滚嘞！但是不能攻击。
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the ministry.
还有谁可以互动？我好奇。
Master, here, what could you want?
干嘛？你有什么意见？
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student.
这是趁机
hours away.
报复我以为。
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
还有谁可以对话？还有谁可以对话？还有谁？
Something is very wrong with Professor Black. Dittany and Bubotuber pus. Mustache paste.
有点意思，我想，哎。
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
到处乱骂。
Professor, a word?
哪里？
Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season.
哦，我们可以趁机答应哦。
None at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they are fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games.
要被投诉了，好惨哦。救作伙伴。
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scorp in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
要被投诉啦！
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
好狠哦！变成校长就到处惹是生非，到处得罪人。对啊，好惨！妈的，臭小子们在干嘛？
Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
也吃错药了啊！一路被嫌弃。
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
哦，遇到副校长了，完了。
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
应该有厉害的人会看播。对啊，其实我总觉得副校长应该就有办法。
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
Professor Weasley?
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
完了，被怀疑了。快叫校长好啊！一群臭小子们。
Scrope's as hard a worker as any house elf.
Ahem. Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the dignified banner of Hufflepuff. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever.
啊？还可以这样子啊？哎呦，滥用权力耶！哎呦，天哪！啊，我为我们学院争取了荣耀。
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone. Even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right.
布莱克家族的座右铭什么？
Master does remember it.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
协同。
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
还法文
Yes, of course.
天哪，谁会啊？
I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off.
啊
I best get out of sight.
快没了，快闪！要不要康了？快闪！要不要康了？哦，疯狂大哥！哦，要出事！
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked.
这衣服也变回来了，
Password
好
to the
神奇！
gargoyle.
Revelio.
然后现在是要去，赞哦！赫夫帕夫万岁！进入校长办公室。好像有点远，是不是？
Revelio.
这么高啊！哎，这边有这个，顺便截一下了。啊，12.75。哎，谁是我？是这个吗？0 1 2 3 4 5，哎，哦是6，C，然后
Revelio.
我看看，3977是什么？那个我也不知道什么东西。 这个 ，OK。等一下，这个任务完一定要去商店一趟了，不然真的什么都拿不了。嗯？
Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
商店很远吗？要跑到应该传送到村子去了。只是因为我每次都直接接了主线，主线中间又不能离开，所以才会一直卡着。这个好可爱啊，这个。
How nice to see you, my young friend.
哼。
Revelio.
嗯。小精灵有盔甲。人马护甲。OK， 没了。90块，毁掉。哦，拿到了，传奇了，这样子好多了。哇，这也太远了吧！
Revelio.
小漫威怎么那么远？哦哟，这边怎么？夭寿啊！哦，不捡了，不捡了，这个等下再捡不动了。
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure.
OK， 哎，
Descendo. Lumos.
在哪里啊？
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Revelio.
哎，分联吗？并不是每一任校长和女校长都喜欢重温日常生活的挑战。叮，就是有东西，在哪里啊？看不到。
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? That must be the pedestal.
Oh, 啊！又要直接继续哦。
Where am I?
Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always
看起来有点恐怖。
as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Ah! 哦，要战斗了吗？穿过小射手不被看到啊！我们不能靠实力突破吗？
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
We're gone now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be?
这一段是代表什么意思啊？其实有人看不懂。
I need to time this just right. see a staircase straight ahead.
这一段是有什么预言之类的吗？哎呦！
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
好。然后呢
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere.
好多只哦，吓死人！
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
啊！哎，等等，我哎，走错吗
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
我可以攻击了吗？也不行啊。 就必须前行，对。
Nothing this way. More danger. There must be a way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
啊！什么啊？那段刚刚是怎样？是我立刻躲进房子吗？ 那怎么上去？这里吗？哦，真的。
Close tight. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
哦，这里。这样怎么回呀？
Now's my chance.
哎呦！我刚把这看成死人。
That's the way forward.
哎，死神披风吗？
This be? I think I'm invisible.
哎，真的耶！哦，死神斗篷要讲死神斗篷这样，然后就无敌了是吧？现在。
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
不过这段是为了什么？我其实不懂这想表达什么。这段。
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide.
好。
Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
这不也是死神圣物 的那个魔杖吗？
I've never felt such power.
Bombarder, Depulsor, Descendo, Defender.
Kill. OK.
Bombarder.
滚！干什么东西？什么东西？哎呦，一下2000多血！哈，都是一招秒一个，太猛了！之前是一套才秒一个，现在是一招就秒一个。 啊，还没打完、啊。还好都是一招一个。不过不知道这段想表达的东西搞不懂，就纯粹让我体验一下无敌的力量是吗？不过这个场景真的很有意思啊！ 要打死神了吗？哎，啊！被撞到了。哎，等等，小死神好像是无限的。小死神杀不完的感觉。哎，等等，我怎么可能会没躲掉啊？这个。
Bombarder.
Descendo. Defender. Bombarder. Depulsor. Defender. Descendo. Bombarder. Defender.
哇！一下3万多认真，我刚没看错。一下3万多。 哎，怎么可能啊？ 什么东西挡着我？怕被摔呢？啊！哎，我居然没躲到，正面被他撞了一下。这剩最后一只的时候。 不是，他配了这4个技能，其实打3怪不好，打3怪要用的是另外一个反转技能，他没带，变成只能这样硬敲，硬敲效率就很差。啊，要重来哦！我操！虽然伤害是真的超级高。
Bombarder. Defender. Descendo. To bolster. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder.
啊？这个怎么会没躲到
Defender. Depulsor. Descendo. Defender. Stupid one. Bombarder. Defender. Descendo. Depulsor. Bombarder. Defender. Descendo. Depulsor. Bombarder. Defender. Depulsor. Descendo. Defender. Bombarder. Descendo. Depulsor. Defender.
哎，我好像掌握到一点诀窍。啊！刚说掌握到诀窍。
Descendo. Depulsor. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Potato. Stupid one. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Stupid one. Defender. Bombarder. Defender.
发现他大招急好快，在这个状态下，他可能就是要我们直接用大招，完全不省的直接打。哦，还有第3轮吗？哦，不是，是刚刚的进度。啊！等一下，看不到，看不到。哇，这么准啊！哇！哎呦，等一下，按错。哎，没水啦，没血啦，拜托结束啊！哦，终于结束了。差，刚刚已经扣到最后一丝血。怎样？我会拿到最后一个圣物吗？啊！如果又输了，又要再重来一次。朴素石头。哎，真的耶，3圣物都拿到了。但是为什么？
Far from finished.
Huh?
Pass through the mourners ahead.
I can't believe she's.
Oh, poor Neve.
Let us always honor her memory.
May her memory
校长怎么死的？
last forever.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
好，所以我真的拿到圣物哦。 见证记忆。
But there's no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
不懂，为什么这边要特地用这个方式回忆？
Remember that as you witness my memory.
只是想让玩家爽一把而已，是吧？
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands,
You saw what I did for my father. Only imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
哎呦，擅自，他擅自取走了。
Breathe it in. Can
啊
you feel it?
Oh, Isadora.
他疯了，我觉得。
This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
这就是他死的原因吗？他早死的原因吗？被取走了不知道什么东西，然后就没了。哎，What the hell？这是哪里
Revelio.
第四守卫者。
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald. without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
他把他烧了。就我还是没搞懂啊，这个校长是怎么，是到底出了什么事？怎么就死了？是不是？新任务可用。看一下，下一个任务是准备你的普等无测。我要开始去学那个直线哦。不对，我先。唉，被要求去做支线哦。那今天到这吧。哎呦，哎，支线部分真的接起来太花时间了。好，晚安晚安，我这边也刚好就到这了。明天再继续。主线的部分明天再继续。那就先这样子啦，各位拜拜 ，See you。哎，明天玩得了吗？我看一下。不一定，但是不对哦，今天是礼拜六，过12点，今天是那没事，那 OK， 好，各位拜拜 ，See you， 今晚见。拜拜。